Chapter 19, Topsy-Turvy World. "Wake up, Twinkle! What has happened here? Your world is topsy-turvy," said Twinkle's mother. Twinkle jumped up and rubbed her eyes. Her big globe had turned over. The little dog Peppy was hiding under a chair, and Mr. Blue the parakeet was sitting on top of the floor lamp, calling, "Help! Help!" The small wooden animal figures lay all around the globe on the floor. It was easy to see what had happened. Peppy had jumped at Mr. Blue and turned the globe over. When Mr. Blue flew up to the whatnot shelf, Peppy had reached for him, making one end of the whatnot shelf fall down. This had made the little wooden animals slip off and tumble to the floor. Twinkle, remembering the strange whatnot tales of her dream, cried, "I wonder if they all are here." And then as she looked at the animals on the floor, she said, "There are the frog, the rabbit, the fox, and the raccoon, the bear, and the squirrel. Here are the deer, the duck, and the owl. There's the pelican over by the table. But where is that little gremlin?" "I wonder if he did make all this trouble and now is afraid to come home." While Twinkle was wondering about Gremmy the gremlin, Mr. Blue flew down to the fishbowl on the table and cried, "Look, look!" Twinkle did look, and there was Gremmy the gremlin in the fishbowl with the goldfish plopping bubbles all around him. Twinkle took the little goblin out of the water and saw that he still had his mischievous grin and still wore his funny red hat. Then she saw that he still had the tiny gold ring on his finger. "The wonder ring," she said to herself as she put the small figure on the table. Twinkle's mother was saying, "I found those shoes," and she began to open the bundle she held. "Shoes? You found the shoes?" said the surprised little girl, remembering the magic shoes in her dream. "Yes, the shoes you have been asking about and wanting for so long. They came in today, and I bought them for you," replied Twinkle's mother. "Look, look!" called Mr. Blue as he flew down to Twinkle's shoulder and pulled at her ear. Twinkle looked at the shoes in her mother's hand and said, "They are red, too." "I thought you would like red shoes," said her mother. I do like them. I am glad they are red. They are just like some shoes I saw in a dream. Thank you, Mother. Thank you very much," said Twinkle. After her mother had left the room, Twinkle looked at the shoes and turned them over and over in her hands. Then she sat down on the floor and slipped her feet into the little red dancing shoes. As she tied the strings that held them on her feet, she smiled happily. When she looked up again at the grinning goblin on the table and said, I wonder if these really are magic shoes that can take me into Wonderland." Those who wear magic shoes must believe in magic. I'll make believe they are magic. I am a fairy princess. You, Mr. Blue, are an enchanted prince. And Peppy is the dragon that watches the door of any magic palace. We are in Wonderland. Twinkle rose on her toes and danced around the room in her little red shoes. Peppy sat by the door and watched while Mr. Blue ran his bill through his feathers and said over and over again, "Magic, magic, magic." The end.